Hey Gemini, it's Empress Rose here. Welcome to your reading. These are general readings, so take what works, leave what doesn't, as with everything in life. Check your other major placements if I don't catch your storyline here. Major placements are Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. My cat just jumped on the window and it scared me. Hit the subscribe button. If you have already hit the subscribe button, don't hit it again. No need for that. And we're going to start with this Botanical Inspirations deck of Victorian flowers and Victorian ideas about flowers, and then we'll move on to a more traditional tarot spread. All right, what do we have for Gemini this week? All right, Botanical Inspirations. Oh, Sweet William. There you go. Sweet William. Gallantry, grant me a single smile. Sweet William, small, has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great Jove delight. All right, Abraham Cowley. All right. I think it's about being happy, at least finding your moment and shining in it. I always learned them as pinks. I don't know. It's probably something my mom just made up because she didn't know the actual name. So we call them pinks, but I do love them. All right. All right, Gemini, this is your past, your present, your inner landscape. What's at issue? Your environment, your to-do list, and your possible outcome. Okay. In your recent past, you have 6 of coins here. So this is about generosity, about fairness, a fair distribution of resources has occurred in the past. This can be a balance, relationship, balanced relationships where we're giving and taking in equal measure. This can also be about just getting that wheel of money and generosity moving, flowing. So we're giving this, and we're the same attitude with which we give allows us to also receive. And there's a flow here, a movement here with that. So this could be some fairness. This could be getting something that you deserve, some sort of balance in life. It's coins, so it's going to be physical. It's so funny. Taurus just got this card, and it felt so clear to me what was going on in Taurus. And now you have this card, and suddenly I'm like, what is this card? This is like 6 of coins. So this is about money, about work, about balance, about fairness, about generosity, and just having been sort of in a situation where the give and the receive was equal and balanced, giving and receiving. And then in your current situation, you have this King of Wands energy. So this could be you, or this could be somebody else around you. They are inspired. They have some amount of charisma. They have a vision. They have an idea for the future. They sort of are like a comeback king in a way. Like they cycle through disasters and then they get a new idea and they're back at it and they're succeeding again. It reminds me of some sort of entrepreneur where half their endeavors fail and the other half just kill it, are amazing ideas. They could be very well spoken, but I do see them as a sort of visionary with a lot of ideas and a lot of visions and a lot of plans. And they tend to benefit a lot of people, very inspired and inspiring. So charismatic energy this person is. Here's in your hopes and dreams, 4 of Swords, being tired and wanting a nap. Or needing to regroup. And maybe this new idea came in, it was very exciting, but we need to regroup here before we start off on the next one. Recovery, regroup. This could be illness. You could be afraid of being sick. afraid of taking a time out. What if you took a time out from all of this? What if you took some time off? Or what if you were, this could be being worried about being laid off, being worried about, some sort of pause here. You're taking a break, you're taking a pause. It's like you've been through a battle, you've been through something, and now either you want to take a pause or you're worried about a pause being forced on you, some sort of, if this is about work, it could be layoff. It could be like you've got a good balance of your finances, you're in and out. Somebody's got a good idea, but you kind of want a timeout, or you're just thinking about a timeout, or just regrouping, refocusing, getting reorganized, because resting is part of preparing for the next adventure. We rest up for tomorrow. It can be reorganizing our brain while we sleep, letting our dreams and our brain sort of sort shit out while we sleep. But it's definitely about time out. So you're either you're thinking about a time out, about a time of rest, or maybe even a forced time out. This King of Wands could be someone in authority over you that has an idea. You might be a little worried about it, but the King of Wands could be a person in an authority position over you, your boss or somebody like that. Could also be you just looking at your life, starting to have some ideas, but you might feel the need for a break, or a break is on your mind. You might be seeing one coming, or you might be and worried about it. I tend to repeat myself a lot. It bothers me, but I don't know if it bothers you. It's just me trying to find a better way to phrase something, or a more clear way, or something that feels truer. It reminds me of yoga when you're doing a move. If they're really hard, you want to hit it light, hit it again, and then really start working with it. So that's a little bit of what my repetition is about, is like, that's the direction I want to go. Oh, but not quite. Let me add another word. Okay, but not quite. Okay, let me add another word. So I know it can be funny, but that's the way my brain works. Always trying to find a better way to phrase something or communicate something, and seeking a more precise way of what I feel. So that's where the repetition comes from. And then what's at issue here is this Page of Wands. Okay, we have a King of Wands, but we've got an issue, a Page of Wands. So the pages are learning, so we might not be learning what we need to be learning. There could be a message that we're not receiving. Here's our little Page of Wands. There's lots of bunnies in here. I don't know if you can see this. There's lots of bunnies in here. And here's a little message. So the page would normally be learning about inspiration, having a new inspiration, a new idea. Kind of feels like it came out of nowhere. I love these wands all have this fire of inspiration and passion. So you may not be feeling very passionate. Someone may be like, okay, I got a great idea. Your boss may have a great idea, and you're like, I want to go take a nap, and I do not feel passionate about this idea. So there's somebody here that just doesn't feel passionate about this. And there's somebody out in the wilderness here. So you're out in the wilderness, and there's this idea, but we're taking it in the reverse, this Page of Wands in the reverse. So either you're not having an idea, you don't know what to do. You're not getting a clear message about what you need to do. You might be feeling a little abandoned in this spot, and just not passionate, not excited. And kind of at a loss maybe of like how to handle a situation, or handle some sort of concept or idea that's coming from on high. You're supposed to be learning something, or being inspired by something. But it looks like you might just be, someone here is either not learning, refusing to learn about something, doesn't want to learn, doesn't want to read the message, maybe got a message, doesn't want to read it, didn't read it, doesn't get what's going on, or just a total lack of inspiration and passion. There's just no inspiration and passion. This could be why you're needing a break, because you've lost your passion for something, you've lost your inspiration for something. Maybe you've even lost a companion, and that's part of your loss of inspiration. It's just not inspiring. That maybe this King of Wands, who's supposed to be so charismatic and inspiring, this is one of his misses instead of one of his hits. You're not feeling it. It does not feel inspiring. Your situation is not inspiring. There's no passion here. There's no excitement. In your environment, so this can be like a side story, something else that's going on also, or an energy that's coming in from the outside to change this this reading so far, is the Six of Cups. So this is reconnecting with something from your youth, and that could be what you need to do, is coming in to reconnect with something from your youth that did inspire you, that was fun. There's this communication here that's easy, that's fun, that's makes you happy and inspired, a connection from your past. So this could be really great memories from your past coming back, of maybe remember when everything was balanced and when I had enough, and remember when I got to experience generosity, both enjoyed the giving and the receiving of generosity. What if you're remembering a time when things were more balanced, when things were better, where you had what you needed, where there was a lot more flow here, the money was flowing and the ideas were flowing. And so it could be a memory of that time. Or since it's your external, I'm going to guess that someone from your past has returned into your life, or some situation from your past is coming back. It now looks much more appealing, or you're remembering how good it was. The communication was easy. I love this because they're playing, and so maybe part of this lack of inspiration is that there's no play here, right? And play, in a lot of ways, play has a fearlessness to it, of not fearing being critiqued, not fearing being criticized. Like, in order to really play freely, there needs to be a boundlessness to it, and not the tightening of fear around it, but this open, happy communication. Look, they're sort of exploring. She's reading a book. We're dealing with our imaginations. We're playing openly. So that could be coming in here. An opportunity to play, an opportunity to improv in a way, because improv requires a fearlessness that is really, even if you don't want to do it, just practicing and working that muscle of fearlessness in order to play, and remembering what it was like to do that free play with other people when you were young, and how inspiring that was. It can be really good, even if it's not like a direction you want to go professionally. Although honestly, I hate like half the games they make us play in improv courses. But it can help loosen up the fear muscles and help get you back into this mode of play. But it looks like there's something in your environment that's going to be getting you back there, that's going to be reminding you what it's like to play. Grant me a single smile. I get a sense of playfulness from this. Jove delight. I think that it's God's delight. I don't know. A bright aspect. Yeah, some sort of brightening thing. Something in your environment's gonna come in and bring the inspiration that you're not feeling right now. And then we have the Fool. So maybe this King of Wands, you're feeling like maybe this King of Wands idea is a total miss, but this is telling you it might be a hit. So the Fool card is about following your own drummer. She's her own drummer, and she's going to follow the beat of her own drum, and taking a leap of faith. Really seeing your own vision, seeing the vision, seeing what can happen. Yeah, the path may be treacherous, the path may be dangerous, it may be dark, it may be difficult. Yes, we can acknowledge all of this, that this idea could be garbage. Okay, we can totally acknowledge that, and we can even take measures to limit the amount of effect that this idea that this King of Wands might be coming in with. We can take measures to reduce the risk, but in the end, this is calling you to take the risk. Take the risk. Someone's come in here with some sort of wild idea. You're not sure if you can trust them. You're not feeling very inspired, but something might be coming in that's going to help you feel happy and inspired, and that's going to give you the energy to do this Fool, leaping forward. leaping into it, a new idea. So this King of Wands, he's hit and miss. He's got some visions. He's got ideas. He always bounces back. And this is you being asked to leap either with them if the King of Wands doesn't represent you, or if the King of Wands does represent you, but you're just not feeling very inspired right now. Something's going to come in and change that energy. And then you use that energy and you launch forward with that energy into the Fool card anew. So this is your to-do list. Your to-do list is to follow this unique beat that this King of Wands is bringing in. And even though there might be dangers and you can't see everything very clearly and can't see the path perfectly clearly, you're supposed to leap joyfully on an opportunity that comes up. And it could be someone from your past bringing in this opportunity, or it could be an opportunity from your past that that didn't work out the last time you tried it, but it could work out this time because you're being asked to jump towards it. So either you're going to learn a lot or you're going to be successful, or maybe even a combo of both, right? So you can't lose, especially if you are dedicated to learning from all of your experiences. You can't lose because they're all learning experiences, right? So, but this could be very successful, and this is saying go for it, leap for this idea. It could be something from an idea that you've had before that you found really inspiring, and the opportunity comes up to do it again. The job opens up again. A relationship opens up again, or is available again to you, or some sort of a move is available to you, and it's saying, okay, last time maybe it didn't work out. This time, but that's the spirit of the entrepreneur here, this King of Wands. Is most entrepreneurs, I forget what the statistic actually is, but they have like 7 to 10 attempts before they hit something that actually works. Each of those attempts they learn from and grow from, and they just have this idea of going with these ideas, like, okay, that could work, all right, maybe let's try this, so there's an experimental nature, and maybe one of those ideas from the past didn't work out, but now something's coming back from the past and it could work out this time. So you're being asked to take a leap of faith. 8 of Coins is where you're going. I love this for a career reading. This is really great. This could be like having been happy or adequate in a career, some sort of edict coming down, or some sort of new idea coming in, or a boss has a new idea. You're kind of sick of it. You're not feeling very inspired, but something from your past comes back, inspires you. You take a leap of faith, and then you end up in this 8 of Coins energy. 8 of Coins is having work that satisfies you, that you enjoy. And we have this woodpecker here in this workman workshop, in this carpenter's workshop. And I think it's really about bringing part of your identity into your work. And it's very satisfying work. It's very satisfying. He's very focused on it, and he can kind of do this all day. But there's something about bringing a core part of your identity into your work. And this opportunity that's coming in, that's maybe resurfacing here, is going to give you a chance to bring some part of yourself into your work life that you haven't been able to do before, and it's going to provide some very satisfying labor for you to do. So I get a real strong career reading. This could be a relationship reading also, but you may not be feeling very inspired, but something's going to come in that's going to catch your eye, and you're going to go for it again. It could be a repeat. This time it looks like it's going to lead you to a really good place with work where you can really bring more of your full self into your job, which I think is what we all want from our work. So, all right, Gemini, I hope that was helpful for you. Oh, you know what? Let's do one of these puppies. The Wild Kuan Yin Oracle. What do we got for Gemini this week? I don't know. It could relate to this. Could be just some additional thing here. So, oh, wow. It's about the passage of time. We aren't getting any younger, are we? Growing towards rebirth. It's easy to love the butterfly, a symbol of hope and emergence into new life. The path of the caterpillar may seem somewhat less blessed. Yet without the caterpillar, the butterfly cannot be. Accept that which is ending so you can open up and receive that which is beginning. This is the flow of life. So we do have the Fool card, opening up to receive that which is beginning. And I also really get from this card just that passage of time. We're not getting any younger. Keep growing, keep moving. All right, Gemini, that's your reading for the week. Okay, so thank you so much for your likes, subscribes, and comments, and I hope that this was helpful for you.